And not only spiritual warfare, but spiritual deception. This is when the enemy works through those who are false teachers, who have false teachings with false authority, coming after the saints of God or the seekers of God to lure them away from Christ, away from the church, away from the word, away from truth. Both of them are destructive, but I think, in my estimation, the one that is most damaging is the latter one, spiritual deception. Because family, you can go through a spiritual battle and still come out with your faith intact. You can go through a spiritual battle and still come out on the other side. But there are people who have been the victims of spiritual deception, hear me, who has not come out on the other side. They have not come out with their faith. They have not come out with their testimony. You see this all the time in the United States. People who went to seminary and say, I don't know if the Bible can be trusted. People who was once on fire and then another season they're far away from God. Like you and I have sat in classes and you've heard your professor say, look left and look right. At the end of the semester, one of those people will not be there. And in the same way as we walking in the kingdom, man, years go by, you look left and you look right. And people who used to be on fire are no longer on fire. It's the same pattern all the time. You've seen this, right? They come into community and then all of a sudden they start reading things on the internet that has nothing to do with God. They start reading books that have nothing to do with God. They start putting themselves in social media groups that have nothing to do with God. They start putting in their heart the things Jesus said in the book of Revelation, those deep things of Satan. And now all of a sudden they've grown in self-righteousness. They've grown in bitterness towards pastors and the church and biblical community. Now they're anti-church, anti-community, anti-pastors, anti-shepherds, anti-Bible. And now they have some other doctrine that they try to pass off. This is more damaging, family, hear me, because this is happening all around our country. It's happening every place in America. It's happening right now on social media, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook. We see people rising up with false authority and leading suspecting sheep, unsuspecting sheep, seekers of Christ, leading them far away. This, hear me, is far more destructive because in the end, there are millions of men and women who was this close to salvation, on the doorstep of the kingdom, who are going to be eternally separated from God, watch this, because of doctrine.